Hi, my name's Lee Matthews and I'm a physiotherapist, and this is Pilates Rehab Relax. Now, a popular question I get asked is, Lee, what exercises can I do to help tone up my tummy muscles and my bottom muscles? Well, this is a 10-minute intermediate class that's going to be bottom and tummy exercises, because we all probably need a bit more of that this time of year. So bring yourself into a laying down position. I'm going to be using my mat. I've got a folded towel to support my neck. So remember to think about having those feet flat on the mat, knees slightly apart from one another. And we think about that long neck, that lengthening of the spine, and those wide collarbones. So let's start off by just centering the pelvis. So we make that triangle over the belly button, and we practice just tilting back and forwards and stopping in that nice neutral position. So for our first exercise, we're going to do the single leg stretch, and I'm going to do that with alternating arms as well. So my start position is both hands pointing up to the ceiling, shoulder blades firmly pressed down into the mat. As one leg moves up and out and away from you, the opposite arm's going to do the same thing, and then we bring ourselves back to the start position again. And as I do that, I'm going to engage my tummy muscles, so drawing that tummy button in towards the spine. And I'm going to do that on an outward breath. So, and then breathing in as you come back to the start position, and then the same again. So really point those toes out and away from you. Feel the front of the thigh as well. And for our next exercise, we're going to do scissors level 2. So again, let's bring those legs up to tabletop. So again, really engage those tummy muscles, or drawing that belly button in while we get ourselves up into the start position. So there we go, we're just bracing around the tummy there, which we call imprinting. And I'm bringing my legs up into that position like they're resting on a coffee table. Keep that tummy engaged. And what we're now going to do is tapping the floor, a movement called scissors. Now, if you find that's a bit of a struggle, and if you're struggling to maintain that nice centered pelvis, then you can make it easier by having the knees a bit more bent there. So tiny little tippy toe taps, and you've shortened the lever length there. So you pick the modification that's best for you, but we want to make sure that this stays nice and stable. And for our next exercise, we're going to do something a bit more targeted to the upper abdominals. So we're going to do an exercise called hundreds. Imagine that you've got a tennis ball between your chin and your chest bone, and try and bring your head and your shoulders up off of the mat. Keep your tummy muscles engaged, and let's make some small patting motions with our hands either side of us, like we're trying to tap two drums, keeping that long neck and making sure you don't bring your chin right in towards your chest. And what we're aiming for is about 25 small oscillations, and then back down again, and the same again. So engage the core, up we go, and making that patting mode, like you're splashing your hands in two puddles either side of you. And hopefully you can feel that in your upper abdominals, because I certainly can. And then down again. And let's do that again. So keeping that long neck, up we go. And notice I'm not bringing my chin up to the ceiling yet. We just want to avoid any undue stress or strain on our neck as we're doing this. And down again. And then one more time. So up we go. And relax. So for our next exercise, we're going to target those obliques. And the way we're going to go about that, you've got some options. The easier version would be to try and reach both hands over towards one knee and then come back down again. And then the same again. So again, draw those tummy muscles in, engage the core, and reaching for alternate knees. The harder version would be to try and bring the elbow up towards the knee and then back down again, and then the same on the opposite side. So I'll leave it to you to pick your own form of punishment with this one. Either with the hands lightly resting on the side of your head, or reaching with the hands towards the opposite knee. And for the next exercise, we're going to do the hip twist level T. So let's bring those knees and those feet so touch one another at the midline, bring the hands out slightly further, and if we engage that core muscle there, draw that tummy button in towards the spine, and let's let those knees roll all the way over to one side, really keeping those muscles engaged around the tummy, and then pulling them back in again, and the same to the opposite side. So I breathe out as the knees go over, and then breathing in as you go back to the start position. And let's keep on going there. And for the last of our exercises, we're going to do a bridge with an alternate leg raise. So I'm going to bring my feet slightly further apart again, gap between the knees there, and we're going to do that shoulder bridge. So up we go, and then lifting one of the legs that's really targeting the glutes on the opposite side, and then back down again like a Mexican wave. We lower ourselves down, and again doing that shoulder bridge again, and this time the opposite leg. So again, you should really feel that in the glutes of the leg that you're supporting yourself with, and then back down again, and keep on going. And as we go up there, make sure that you don't dip down, keep that pelvis nice and level as you engage that core. And there we go. So that was 10 minutes of Pilates exercises targeted our tummy and bum muscles. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was useful. And don't forget, if you enjoyed today's session, click the like button and maybe subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my latest videos, and you can always leave a comment if you've got any comments or suggestions. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.